Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
Oh yeah, the guy. He was basically saying like,
Oh yeah, from your company.
I forgot where I started off though.
He says, "Do you do anything outside of this job?"
Oh yeah, he was like, "Do you do anything outside of this job?" He was like, "You're a smart kid." You know, he was like, "I had conversations with you before and all that." He was like, "You're a smart kid and you pick up on stuff pretty easy and stuff." He was like, "So do you do anything outside of work?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a few things going on." He was like, "Good." He's like, "Don't make this job a long run." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, I didn't even say why. I said, "You know what? I understand." I was like, "Truthfully, I'm already planning an out." Truthfully, he was like, "Yeah, you should for real." He was like, "Because he was like, this job is just going downhill." He was like, the management is terrible. He was like, the way they do things compared to how it was before, they just don't care about us at all. And I was like, I totally relate to that. Like, I can understand that. And he was like, yeah, all they want to do is have you work, and that's it. He's like, they're treating you like you're not a person and all this. And he was like, they're treating us like we're just dog shit. And he was like, don't get me wrong. He was like, the job helped me get a house. The job helped me financially and all of this. He was like, but at the same time, he was like, I come to work and I'm aggravated every time I walk in. He was like, it shouldn't be like that. And I was like, I can relate to that too. I was like, I totally understand that. And he was like, yeah. He was like, man, he was like, just make sure you got an out plan. He was like, obviously, he was like, I know how you are. He was like, I can tell from like how the conversations me and you have. He's like, you're intelligent. You pick up stuff. He's like, you're an intelligent black kid because he's black also. And he's like, from that alone, from that alone, I can tell you have something, you want something better for you. And I was like, of course. I was like, but I mean, obviously everybody should at least. And he was like, but at the same time.
Most people don't.
Yeah,
though.
he was like, mindset wise, people don't. He was like, but I can tell from you, you want something better.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he actually has experience then.
Yeah. He was like,
knows.
basically, he was like, man, he's like, I've been here 20 years and I'm thinking of an out right now. He was like, truthfully, I just can't do this longer. And I was like, yeah, you did it longer than me.
Yo, bro, that's how Tesla was.
Bro, that shit is terrible. Like, all I could do was just relate to what he was saying because it's like, this job is really just, like, as soon as you walk in, it's depression because you know what to expect out of it. Like, bro, for an example, literally a couple days ago, I was about to clock out. It's like 10, when was it? It's like 10, no, literally a couple days ago, it was a morning shift. Duh, Donnie. So, so I'm leaving or whatever, and it's like, it's probably like 2:25, 2:26, something like that. I'm walking towards the exit or whatever to go clock out. And I guess I'm walking across the aisle, and then one of the plant managers is there. I had my hood on. I had my jacket, coat, everything. I'm about to leave. I'm walking with my coworker. Me and her are walking past him. We both was like, have a good day. Both acknowledged him.
Oh.
Kept walking.
This is better than I'm expecting.
Kept walking. Keep going. We were walking. He literally whistles.
Okay.
So we like, what the fuck? He whistled loud as hell. So we like, what the fuck? We turn around. This dude says, your hood, take it down.
Bro, when you said the hoodie, I knew.
He was like, your hood, take it down. You know better not to wear your hood. I looked at him and said, I'm leaving. I'm literally walking out the door.
Was the hood for peripheral reasons, or is it because it could get stuck in a machine?
Truthfully, they never really explained why we can't wear a hood.
Because in Tesla, they say you can't wear any hoodies. They have to be tucked in because of the machines. But if
I'm leaving, literally minutes before I have to clock out.
And are you by any machines at this point?
No, I'm walking past. I'm in the aisle of
You're
just
going towards
home.
the exit.
Yes. So he's literally like, your hoodie. He's making a big issue. So I literally was like, and took my head down, turned around, like, stop talking to me now.
You know what's crazy?
You acknowledged me when I said, have a good day, and you didn't say anything then.
But you said, have a good day. Like, that's a good employee right there, bro. Because, yo, when I was in Tesla, I never said that shit, bro. You know why?
I say to everybody. Because I don't want to have a terrible day, so I don't want you to have a terrible day.
But I'm saying this is why you're a good employee. For me, I knew this is dog shit. These motherfuckers, they're gonna smile on my face, and then when I turn my back, they're gonna stab me. So
of course. And that's a prime example right there, because he literally looked me in my face and said, "Have a good one." I said, "Have a good day." I walked off, and this man, "Take your hood down. You know better than that." Bro, stop talking to me. I took my head down, and I just kept walking.
You know what's so sad is that more or less, too many companies have employees that they don't need. And most of the time, those people are in a position where they make the lives of the employees who do matter difficult.
Yeah, for sure.
And
it's like, what's the reason? We're working for you, trying to help you, and you're making our life shit that.
Well,
that makes no sense.
You know what's the issue is that so many companies, like when the economy is booming, they hire people just to hire people.
Yeah.
So then those people...
That's another problem, bro, at my job. We got convicts. We actually have convicts. What the fuck is the point of the background checks if we're going to have convicts? And then now, all of a sudden, I was talking to the guy earlier. He's like, "Yeah, man, we got people that got house arrests. What's this stuff? Ankle bracelets." He's like, "We got people that got ankle bracelets."
I know he's...
I forgot what it's called, but
Home...
home.
Just go. I'll find it.
But yeah, and he was like, "Bro, we got police sheriffs dropping people off to work." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yes, bro. We got people that's supposed to be on house arrest coming to work with us." I was like, "That's crazy. I didn't know that." And he was like, "Yes, bro, it's crazy."
I guess that's a manufacturing thing because Tesla, bro.
It is, but at the same time, it's like we need to hire people that bad that we're hiring literally people that's still in jail damn near.
Bro, you know what Tesla was doing? They were hiring supervisors with a criminal record.
That's crazy. Like, what the hell is the point of a background check?
But then you're not going to hire somebody because he smokes weed.
That is crazy. Because they literally have the part where you got to cut the hair, where they got to get a hair sample.
Yeah, for the 6 months.
Yeah, and it's like, if you're not going to hire somebody for that, we're going to hire somebody that's on house arrest? That is crazy. The man is on house arrest. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying...
Yeah, they're just called house arrest ankle bracelets.
Yeah, I'm not saying convicts can't work, because obviously you're trying to make a better life for yourself and get out of that trouble, whatever. But I'm saying, what's the point of the background check if we're still going to hire people off of it? That's what all I'm saying. It makes no sense.
It just, if you look around society, see, as fucked up as society used to be, you could look at it and say, okay, this is fucked up, but it makes sense.
Bro.
Now you look at society and just, it's double standard, double talk, there's snakes, there's two-faced people, there's hypocrisy.
I was talking to this one guy, his name is Christian at my job, and I'm talking to him, and he's a cool dude. Like, we talk shit, of course. Talk shit to each other, all of that. He's a cool dude. But come to find out, the man got picked up from he got picked up from my job, from police, and he had to go to court or something like that.
Oh, he literally got picked up at the plant?
They literally snitched on him to get the police to come get him.
Then why did they hire him?
The man is a team leader now. You snitch on him to get him picked up by the police. He comes back, and you make him a team leader?
Yo, you want to hear some crazy shit?
That makes no fucking sense.
At Tesla, within 1 week span on one shift, somebody was arrested at Tesla for being a rapist. And then, I don't know which one came first, but then there was also another person on our shift who was arrested for gun charges.
Bro, a guy pulled his dick out at my job, wiggled it around, and said, "My dick is bigger." Got fired and hired again.
Did he do the wiggle?
I don't. I never.
That's my first good one in a while.
Bro, I swear to you, I didn't see it. I did not see it.
Well, was it
but I heard of
when you were working, or was
yeah,
it like
it's recently, like within 2 months.
so?
This
And he's working back again.
Yes. Bro, my job is so shit right now. After this, we're going to do the intro, but my job is so shit. So shit right now. We need people so bad that, you know, all the discipline acts, like,
Yeah, like you talking about the steps in order to discipline and then fire.
yes. Bro, you get a write-up. It's a
Well,
it's a
technically, it
warning.
should be a verbal.
Yeah,
warning.
it's a verbal warning. You get the write-up.
Yep.
You get the second write-up, and then you get fired.
Yes.
Before the fire, they either walk you out for a certain amount of days, you with no pay,
Yeah. Or
and then you come back, and if you walk you out again, you get more days. It's like the first time it's like 3, the second time it's like 5.
Yeah. Tesla's similar.
And then you come back, if you get walked out again, you're fired. My job is down so bad. We fired so many people just to hire them back, and they still have their seniority.
What?
Bro, this dude, Adam, got fired twice, came back both times, and still had his seniority. I said, what the fuck is the point?
Then shouldn't he keep the seniority of his write-ups then too?
Nope. As soon as you get hired, it's a whole refresh.
But he keeps his seniority.
Yep. You get fired, come back, they got to do the steps all over.
Yeah, I should reapply to Tesla.
Bro, it makes no sense.
Yo, but
Makes no sense.
You know what's so funny about all this too is that all these companies, if you are hearing or reading the news, they're firing all these people, but
Yeah.
then they're still in need of employees.
Yep. Makes no sense. And it,
Yo, you want to hear some funny shit? My current job, literally, bro, in a span of 1 week, they let go of our district manager, they let go of our supervisor, and they let go of our 2 employees. That same week, our new supervisor said, yeah, the company is still trying to work it this way, but we don't have enough people. We let go of half of our workforce in this district. And then he comes to us with that.
bro.
Can you imagine to me? Can you imagine going up to somebody, right? Saying whatever the situation is, and then literally 5 minutes later saying, yeah, even though I said that, I still need you.
I bet you they hired half of those people back, too.
Oh, no, they haven't.
They're so stupid, bro. It makes no sense to contradict yourself this bad. Like, it makes no sense, bro. Company-wise, it's just unprofessional.
But it's not a coincidence that this is happening across all countries. I mean, across all companies throughout the states. At least all public companies, bro.
And it's like, obviously you're doing something wrong, so find out what that problem is and fucking fix it.
Bro, this is Chipotle, bro. But this has been Chipotle for 2 years since I've been working there. My mom says it's been like this ever since she's been working there. That's 3 years. And they don't have any excuses because it's not like a recent thing. At least these other companies, they're recently doing some stupid shit because they're desperate for workers. I really do think it gets to a point, if you have too many people in the middle between the boss
Yeah.
and the actual individuals who are delivering the product,
Yeah.
I think that this is the problem. Because when you have like 5, 10, whatever the number between the head of the company and the people who are actually doing the work that the head of the company wants, it's like when you tell a story to 10 different people, at the beginning it's one thing and then at the end it's something different. I really think that's what it is. And then when the story changes up, nobody has accountability, so they're blaming everybody else. So the head boss is like, fuck.
Yeah. It's a headache. And I know it's pretty hard. I know it's hard to manage a business and all that, to make sure everybody's doing their job and all that. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, if you're having multiple problems, and if it's also the same problem too, do something.
Well, I think this is the issue, is that not everybody is innocent in this case, but I would say the most guilty party are the people hiring the managers and supervisors.
Yes.
Because if you hire the proper people who know what managing and supervising means, you wouldn't have people like you and this older individual who's been at a company for 20 plus years, miserable every day they go into work, you know?
Right.
And by the way, if I'm the CEO or a chairman of a company and I hear that I have an employee for 20 plus years, I'm like, first, thank you for the loyalty. Secondly, you must know something. Even the dumbest motherfucker, if they've been at a company for 20 years, they've picked up something through experience. I'm going to want to keep him happy.
Exactly.
But no, what do? They keep the new motherfuckers happy, and then the old motherfuckers are the ones who's quit. And then,
you know, it's crazy. They fire the people that's there longer just so they can mind fuck and get everybody on page for the new people.
yeah.
And it's like, it makes sense. Do not get me wrong. But at the same time, don't fire somebody that has the
ruins
most
culture.
experience. Yes, it does that too. Like, don't fire somebody that knows the experience through the jobs, that has literally all the requirements that you need.
Yeah.
But you'd fire him. It's like, it makes no sense.
And
but
then,
you want to hire all these new people. Now you're behind on work and product because they got to learn all this.
Learn, or some of them are just lazy.
Yes, that too. It makes no sense, bro. And it is really starting to get weird because we're starting to hire people out of straight out of high school.
That is wild, bro.
And it's like, I got this one girl, and she was talking to us, and I asked her how old she was. She was like, "Oh, I'm 17."
Wait, is she even able to work in a factory?
She's like 17, 18. I was like, something like that. And I was like,
She must be 18.
I was like,
then,
did
bro.
you just graduate? She was like, yeah. I said, all right.
Well, kudos to her. I wish I would have done that.
Go to GM Hack Jid when they need people.
No, I meant go to a decent job out of high school.
Straight out of high school, yeah.
Bro, if I went to Tesla straight out, oh my.
Oh, yeah, for a fact.
Bro, the number of shares I would have right now, I'll be sitting in the moolah.
For a fact. Definitely for a fact.
God. Okay, let's start this intro.
The intro.
That was nice.
It was a nice little 20-minute rant.
Well, a lot of interesting topics came up.
For a fact. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rhinos Aliens show. It is me, the Don Dotto of all Dons. Hello. In front of me, I have
Nature Boy.
This is episode 170.
Yeah.
Best believe. I thank you all for tapping in for this long, and all the loyalty people. You know what time it is.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Yo,
my guy and girl.
By the way, our last video, for our standards, no inflation whatsoever, is approaching 30 views. So whoever's watching it, thank you.
We appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, just like Daniel mentioned in the last video, leave some comments.
Yeah, please. Hello. We want to interact with you guys. What the fuck?
Well, I don't, but I would like to know that we're saying something that's
interesting, at least. Like, we want to know what conversations to go off of. Something.
Even if it's
Give
us
us
negative.
feedback so we can have it for the next episode.
Yeah.
You know? Gosh. But anyways, go ahead. Thank you for tapping in with the #1 podcast in Western New York. You know what time it is. And before I start this video, well, it already started 20 minutes in. So before you continue to watch us,
I see what you did there.
go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Please.
Ring a
and
ding
Thank
ding.
you. Also, tap in, hit that description. We got locals.com. All change is accepted. I just want you to know we appreciate you if you do, though. I love you.
I respect you.
But what's going on, brother?
We somewhat talked about our weeks, right?
Somewhat. I mean, I kind of did a little bit. Other than that, I'll give a quick clear up on the week. The week was, for me, it was very stressing, you know.
Okay.
I was stressed. Was it this week? No, last week I actually called off a day because I just wasn't there.
Okay.
So, you know, everybody needs those mental days.
Yes, especially for you, and you barely take them. So
yeah, you know, I had to get myself together.
And you do work a lot.
Yes.
Everything being factored in. So I will accept that.
So, you know, other than that, I did make up for the day. I did overtime the next day.
I believe it, bro, because you're hustling right now.
So, after that, I would say this week it was very frustrating and stressful for me. But I'm taking it day by day, It's nothing that can completely pull me down yet.
No, nothing can pull you down, bro.
Yet.
You know why? No. You say this all the time. How can something pull you down deeply and for a long period of time when you're the Don? The Dons.
The Don of all Dons. Best believe.
Yes. Any Don doesn't let that little shit get to him, let alone the Don of all the Dons.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's like saying the king lets some peasants ruin his day. It might annoy him. It might piss him off. But later on, he's going to piss on that bitch.
Or kill them.
Yeah.
An eye for an eye. You piss me off, I'm about to piss you off.
Well, that's why I said piss on him.
But yeah. Other than that, my week is all right. Nothing crazy, I would say. How about you, my brother?
I would say this week has been in a steady upward trend. There has been annoyances. There has been issues, but they're all because I'm OCD and I'm driven for perfection, that type of stuff. But
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm really just trying to focus in on what I do best, focus in on what I can truly control. I'm still keeping track of the stuff I can't control just so hopefully I can learn and improve on that. But I'm just trying to grow, bro. I'm trying to grow.
Ain't nothing wrong
I'm trying
with
to
that.
stay motivated. I'm trying to... The saying that the hardest step is the first step truly is the embodiment of life. Because...
Gotta take that chance.
Well, it's not only taking the chance, it's getting the momentum. The momentum is the hardest part. Once you have the momentum...
You good, babe.
Yes.
This is true.
Now it's hard for life to derail you.
This is true.
When you're going 100 miles per hour, what the fuck's going to stop you? You're like that... You're like Joker, right? You're that unstoppable force. The only way for you to stop is if you meet...
Joker, call me Puddin'.
Yo, Harley Quinn and Joker, man. All from a cartoon.
Yeah.
But I do want to know, how are you doing mentally?
Mentally, I am doing the best I can, I would say.
Okay.
It's nothing that can, like you said, it's nothing like that can really break me down. But I do have those days where it's like everything's just too much. And then I get in my mind, of course, self-thinking and... Overthinking. I mean, it happens to the best of us. It doesn't matter who you are. I just think...
I'm glad that you can admit it, though, because a lot of people try to act like... There's a fine line of acting how you want to be, but also admitting how you are.
So it's... Like I said, it's really how you go... It's really how you move forward that determines... everything.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, I know I've said this multiple times on the podcast, but I'm going to keep saying it. I am so proud of you, bro, because there's a multitude of people, right?
Yeah.
But there is a type of person where they can find new people who, quote unquote, can make them better, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do think the highest quality person is a person, assuming he's already surrounded by high quality individuals, but those individuals haven't blossomed yet or they don't realize their greatness.
Yeah.
A high quality person doesn't do the easy thing and find new people. It's like, oh, you already have your shit together, you know? Like, I'm no hoe. I'm not just bouncing around dicks for upgrading. No, I'm going to ride it out with the man who I know is there. Assuming you have a good man. Because if you have a shitty man is a shitty man.
Shitty man is a shitty man.
Just like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, you can't turn a bum into a king.
You could turn a bum to a king.
Not a good king.
I don't know about a hoe to a housewife. But those shits is sometimes questionable. Some work, some don't. 50-50.
I would say, no, not 50-50.
Those shits is 50-50. It depends.
Okay. When I'm saying wife and when I'm saying king, I'm not talking about all the shitty wives and the shitty kings in history. I'm talking about a king the people respect and a wife that the man and the children respect.
You can turn a bum to a king, you know? That's possible. I know what you're saying, though.
I'm seeing you're optimistic right now. My point of the matter is that you always had greatness in you. You just needed time, experience, people around you to actually encourage you. And, bro, I see it.
Appreciate it.
I see it in the little details every single day. So I just want to say, yo.
I try my best, man. I do. I try my best. It's a lot of brick walls in the way. I tell you that though.
Yo, it's seriously feeling like Looney Tune characters running
Man.
into them shits. But yo, just like those Looney Tune characters, we get back up
And try it again.
Yeah,
And then keep running into it.
until that bitch break.
Man, God damn.
But I think we're starting to learn how to go around now.
Yes, slowly. It's either that or climb over.
Either way, we're not
I think-
running into it
I think
anymore.
it's climbing over because it takes longer. But
We're not-
sooner or later, we're going to get over that bitch.
We're not around just going around it.
Exactly.
But we're
gonna
gonna get
over
there.
that bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Yeah. And I am, what's the right word? I can't wait for that moment, basically.
Oh, you're in that anticipation stage.
Yeah. Can't wait until we actually get over it and we're just sitting there like, bitch, we did that.
We finally made it. But you know what's
finally
going to
did
happen when we finally got over that wall?
What?
We're going to look and say, holy shit, we have a whole empire to conquer.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
Because
That's
now
gonna
we
be
got
the
past...
optimistic part.
Exactly, but we got past the most difficult part.
Yeah.
The most difficult part for the Huns was getting over that fucking wall. But once they finally got over the wall, that's when chaos came. And I'm all about the chaos.
I am all about the chaos.
Yes.
I like the menacing. This is like our origin story happening, and I am down for it. Our villain story is happening.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And some of the greatest people, they will always say that you can't hold stuff in. And for the most part, I do agree with that. But at least my mentality, just the way my brain... Maybe I had a rough childhood, so obviously something was miswired and exchanged. But what motivates me is the haters.
Oh, yeah, for a fact.
The doubters. The motherfuckers who just straight up lied. They looked you in the face and said, oh, this is brilliant. Oh, I'm so down. And then you turn around and they just...
They around the block.
Yeah.
Not near you. That's like, bro, these people about to jump me. You got my back? Yeah, I got your back. And then they see the people that's coming up. They're like, whoa. And then like, you turn around like, yeah, all right, bro, you ready? And them niggas is down the street.
Yo, that's
like
the metaphor. That is the metaphor.
You got my back? Yeah, I got your back. And then when the shit crash, they ain't nowhere to be found.
Well, I do think we're slowly finding people who... I really do believe in the concept. It's not about the... Of course, we always want to win, but what really matters at the end of the day is that who's going to be there even if you lose? Who's going to be there when they know you're going to lose? Because that's what really matters. Because everybody is going to take an L eventually.
True.
Unless you're Floyd Mayweather. Then he's probably never taken an L. But
He took an L to 50 Cent.
So perfect.
Perfect example. Everybody takes an L.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh, that was perfect. Yo, that was a Conor McGregor type freaking cockback right there, man.
Man. Let me tell you.
Talk about a fucking counter. You had that shit ready.
Hey, it was in the back pocket.
That was not planned.
It was in the back pocket.
Okay, so just to talk about my week, random note, just it might be obvious if you're into science or whatever, and we should probably know this. I did not know how much elevation affects mist.
What?
So, okay, so it might seem like common sense, but the lower you are to sea level, the less a mist will have an effect. So the higher you get into mountains, even if it's the same type of mist throughout, it becomes thicker.
Okay, yeah, I do know that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess I knew that, but actually seeing it
Is and believing it is completely different. I do believe that.
well, it's a difference between knowing it and experiencing it.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes. That is
Because
true.
I was literally in a situation where I was going up and down hills, and literally just a difference of a few hundred feet, night and day. And I was just, wow, we did learn this in science.
You know, I can believe that because it's like I played GTA before. This is just an example.
Yeah.
I played GTA before, and they were based in LA. When I actually went to LA, I was so mesmerized that they got actual places in GTA. Like, and it's crazy. 'Cause obviously, it's a video game based off LA, but it's like me seeing it and
It hits
knowing
differently.
it's different. I was like, holy shit, I've been here in the game. It's like now I'm actually here, so I can actually relate to that.
Well, that's why supposedly the new GTA is going to be based in Miami. And
I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. I guess they're having 3 different spots based
Yes.
off. So it's supposed to be like Chicago, Miami, and I think LA again, or New York. Is it New York or LA? One of those.
yeah.
But I'm cool with all of it. I don't care.
No,
GTA
but I'm
always is a good game in general.
Oh yeah, and they basically do what DC does. They base a city off of an actual real city and just name everything differently and
Yeah.
just take their own
Copyrights
artistic
and all that.
Yeah.
Which is cool with me.
How have you been dreaming lately?
I can actually say I don't remember my dreams. I'm pretty sure everybody dreams. I think that is actually a thing. Everybody dreams, but it just depends on if they remember it.
Yeah, and you're just not remembering? Well, just so
I remember some. I will say. I'm not going to say I don't ever dream. But I do remember some, but it's not as often.
Well, the most recent dream I had was once again about Godzilla. So I don't know.
Godzilla.
But it's weird because I'm from this high up third perspective, and I'm just watching him just destroy all
So
these.
you're the god. Got it.
I'm trying to figure
Over
out
the
what
clouds, you know?
I'm trying to figure out what it means. And specifically, there's this one part
You're
What-
over the destruction.
where he's picking up a bus full of people, and you hear them screaming, and then he's like putting it down his throat. So
Maybe you just need some head. Maybe that's just all it's giving. Because think about it. You're over him. So that means you're like standing up.
and the bus is the
and the
dick-shaped
bus is
object.
the dick, and the female's giving head.
And supposedly Godzilla, depending on the interpretation, lizards can only be females, right?
Lizards is only females. That's the crazy part. Because they're asexual. They have their own kids.
That's really wild, man.
I mean, I said that to a female, and she was so mind blown. I was like, "You're a lizard."
Well, that's why that one Godzilla film, the 1998, was somewhat cool because they tried to base Godzilla off of a lizard that just had
Oh, like that was
a nuclear. Yeah. Which was kind of cool.
Bro, T-Rexes. They're
Asexual.
all females.
Yeah.
And they all protective and territorial, just like females. Lioness. Oh, no, that's completely different. Never mind. No,
No,
I was
but-
saying the territorial part. Yes.
No, yeah, they are.
Just like females.
They go out on the hunt.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all lizards.
I don't know why people are so against their nature.
And they're cold-blooded. They're anemics. Most of them are. It just gets better and better, bro.
Yeah.
We say we evolved from monkeys. No. Females evolved from lizards. We evolved from gorillas.
Oh my god.
It gets better and better. I'm trying to tell you, man. This is why we can't never get along.
No, I do. I have noticed that the best relationships are the relationships where there's the dynamics, where each person knows their place. Whatever that place you want to say it is.
I can agree to that.
The area, the roles are defined.
When it comes to relationship conversation, it's very versatile.
That
Like,
too.
overly diverse. And one person can never agree. Some people, I ain't gonna say never agree, but some people can agree with one person. But the one person, it's always someone that cannot agree with something that's being said.
Yes, but that's where communication and compromise come into place.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. And by the way,
they would never look eye to eye though, because compromise is diverse conversations meeting into a middle.
But yes and no. I do think compromise can be a situation. It doesn't. The average is the middle, but like some topics can be one sided, and then other topics could be the other one sided.
Yeah,
it's just overall an average. Like sometimes topics are straight up in the middle, but then other times it's just like, as the man, no, you're not doing this. This isn't happening. Whereas the woman, it's like, oh shit, okay, I did fuck up.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why you're my woman, and that's why you're a good woman, because you could call me out on my bullshit when my head gets too inflated. That's just how it has to be sometimes.
This is true.
Because
this never happens always.
Exactly. The best people in somebody's life are the people who know when to tell them what they're doing right, and also when to tell them what they're doing wrong. It's always easy to congrats somebody on the obvious, but it's much harder to give somebody advice and influence their moves when it is something that can truly aid them. Like, for example, if somebody already hit a home run and then a chick gives you head, right? Like, of course you're going to give me head. I already hit the home run. Now, the better advice is, oh, shit, how can I hit this home run further? Or how can I not strike out?
Oh, I was going to say, or how can I get another one?
No, exactly. And how can you get another one? Yeah. And then that's when it's like, oh, thank you. Because even though as great as some people might be, they don't have eyes everywhere.
This is true.
That's the whole point of a community, of a family. Theoretically, the whole point is that everybody has strengths and weaknesses, and then you guys go off of that.
Exactly, to make yourselves as a group stronger.
Yeah.
This is true.
That's the whole point of a fucking relationship. Well, like, come on, man. Well, really, in all seriousness, why would a woman want a man? Like in terms of
security and
there's a whole bunch of reasons. But
I was gonna say the main reason: security and comfortability.
Yeah, and the man wants a woman because
and financially, of course,
and then because she gives him pleasure, she gives him comfort.
Yeah,
She's
supposed to give you peace.
Yo, give me that.
Overall, she's supposed to give you peace. I ain't gonna say security. Peace, comfort. Love, and comfort.
Yeah.
Well, you can put love and comfort in the same, correct?
No, love and comfort are two different things.
Well, yeah.
Because true love doesn't mean it's comfort.
Yeah. So she's supposed to give you peace, love, and comfort.
Yo, I would make the case that the one attribute about a woman, and specifically a woman in a relationship that has been lost the most, is the peace part.
For sure. And most.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's a lot of females have not achieved it yet, or know what it really is. I would say.
What, to give peace?
Yeah, to give your man peace.
Oh, 100. Yo, see, this is the thing. This is how you know a woman doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. You know how the most common thing, just tell me how you're feeling, right?
Yeah.
And then when you tell her how you're feeling, she ends up feeling one of two ways most of the time. A woman who can't handle it. We're not talking about the ride or die or the woman who truly loves you, right?
Yeah.
She either is completely scared of you after, or she views you as a complete bitch. Either way, she can't handle...
Or an asshole, depending on what conversation it is.
Yeah, but I put the asshole in, like, she's scared. Like, because, your thoughts are so fucked up or so, like, dark and demented.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Women, they don't realize what goes on through our brains. I'm not saying women aren't cutthroat, they're not cruelest.
Because they are.
Because they are. But when they start hearing a true man's thoughts, and they start... Because most of the time, women, their thoughts are very simplistic at the end of the day. But a man, we think about so much crazy shit that's either depressing, quote unquote depressing, something that's rage filling, whatever the spectrum is.
For sure.
and we get deep into it.
For sure. I could totally agree with that.
And I just want to end how my week has been. I'm in full tribal mode, bro. Yo, it's I know I've been like hinting this here and there, but I'm really in you're either with me or you're against me. And I know that's fucked up, but I've learned
You're in your full gladiator or
Spartan
Achilles
yeah.
moment.
Or you could say Achilles, Alexander, Spartan moment.
For sure.
No, because I'm at this point, bro. I want peace. Because my mind already, like, what I'm thinking about is so much stress. I don't need additional stress.
Yeah.
And I'm so focused on my end goal that it's okay if you're neutral in the situation, but if you're literally distracting and taking away from my end goal, it's just I can't have that.
Yeah. I want to wake up one day, just wake up while the curtains or whatever, the blinds is going across, while the sun is coming out.
They're opening up the
yeah,
automatic
the sun's
ones?
just coming out slowly. I just want to wake up and be like, I can actually be okay. Like, I'm okay today. This is a great... I really want to wake up while that's happening and be like, this is going to be a great day. That's really what I want.
As positive as I'm trying to be, I understand exactly what you mean. Because I could look at specific things and say, this is quote-unquote great, but it's not.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know what I mean. Like, I want to just wake up and be like, I know today is going to be a peaceful day.
Oh, okay.
It's like I want to wake up and be stress-free. I don't have to work my ass off. The full-blown comfortability. Full-blown, I'm okay. That's what I want. One day I really just want to wake up and be like, this is going to be a great day.
You know what I think it is? I don't think you necessarily want comfortability. I think you want order.
But like self-order.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, bro, as much as you don't like to think it, you like to be challenged.
I do.
So
Because I don't like to be bored.
exactly. So I think that the key difference, the key words is that you need to take away you don't want to be stressed and you want to have comfort. I think you want to have comfort when you're around certain people. But as an overall day, you want order.
Yeah.
You want to be able to wake up and know, okay, I have enough power, I have enough money that I'm still going to hustle, I'm still going to look for a challenge, but now I'm not working for the matrix, I'm working for myself.
Yes. Completely.
Yes.
I want to be like, you know what? I don't feel like working today. That's what I really want to do, and I can be like totally okay.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah.
You want true freedom.
Yeah. Definitely. Because I swear, I just want to be like, today's going to be a great day. I feel like going to Vegas. Why not?
But I do want to say this to keep to make you in this period of time when you're thriving for that, you have to look for the little details that can still make your day great. I know you're doing that, but just to say it so you can hear it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I also daily try to take out the negative.
Oh, I think you're excellent at that. Well, you're better than me. I'm actually. I think I've done really. I've progressed quite a bit, but I'm still not on your level yet. Some of this shit you go through is just. I'll be raging, bro. But as we've discussed, I think in terms of controlling emotions, you're a much better man than me, and I'm consistently thriving.
You're there. You're working your way there for sure. I can see it because I know that you have your days. We all do, but I can see sometimes it weighs on you heavy, and I know through our conversations, it's like sometimes it don't get better, but we all know it gets better. Sooner or later, it does.
Oh, with the mindsets we have and the what we're doing, it will get better.
Exactly. So, like I said, with you having that determination and drive to do that or to get there, I know I'm seeing overall that you are working towards that.
Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, for what we want, we have to.
Yes, for sure.
We can't get
Because as soon as we get down in the slumps, this whole thing can crash.
No, exactly.
Truthfully.
All it takes is one. All it takes is one day for us to truly get down on our own luck, and all it takes is that one day for us to do something so stupid, then everything is pointless.
Yeah,
That's why we. And don't get me.
Because imagine me waking up and everything just dwelling, and I just do crack. Like, that's how bad it could be.
And I do cocaine.
It really could just be that bad out of nowhere, like in an instant. Like, I can wake up and be like, I got to go to work. My girlfriend broke up with me. I got to do this. I got to do that.
You have all bills that are
I
due.
got all these bills that's due. I'm back on debt. I just want to relax. Next thing you know, crack.
Yo,
heroin.
We're in the neighborhood, bro.
All I got to do is go outside and be like, yo, you got that thing? They're going to be like, what thing? That thing. They're going to be like, yeah, $20. You accept Cash App? That's literally all I got to do.
Who knows nowadays, right?
Oh, that's all I got to do. And what I'm going to do, go home and do what I got to do. And the next thing you know, I am homeless.
And you're addicted.
And I'm addicted.
But to be fair, in a situation like that,
fast.
of course this would never happen, but hypothetically, hopefully you could call me and be like, yo, bro, I don't know what you're doing. I really hate to do this, but this is one of those moments I need you here. I'm like, okay.
I mean, that day haven't came yet, but...
Oh, it's not going to come. I'm just saying, I hope you know, hypothetically, if that day were to come, which it's not, that's what you have to do.
Same goes for you. I'm going to say, it's more likely for you lately than me.
Yo, bro, people really don't realize the last 4 months, specifically the last 2 months of 2022. Yo, bro, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that freaking 2022 video, bro.
Oh, shit. I forgot all about that, too.
Yeah, bro,
We're coming up on our year. Or another year, I
yeah,
should say.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how, because the craziest part is that it's really a tale of two stories. Like the first half of the year, I would say the first 2/3 of the year.
Yeah.
Yo, best in terms of progress, best 2/3 of any year in my life, right?
Okay.
But that last third, whew,
Man, oh, man.
specifically that last fifth, man, oh man.
Man, oh, man. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, but you know my mannerisms and you know how I use certain words now. So the fact that's why if I haven't stated it enough, I do appreciate how you've been coming in with good vibes because at least I wouldn't say since the new year because the new year. By the way, but I've made the most out of the new year. And by the way, the new year has started off on
Started. It's still shit. I'm just waiting for the upside. And I'm waiting. And I'm patiently waiting because it's like sooner or later. I don't know when, but I need it.
But hey, we have that mindset to where when it does come, we're going to be ready to roll.
Yeah.
No, but I agree with you. The way this year has started, man, be it weather, be it financially, be it actual socially.
Society, all of that. Man.
Bro.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting too. The point I was trying to make, we've been consistent since the new year, and I haven't actually needed you to bring good vibes, but you have been bringing the good vibes. My point is, the past 3 to 4 months last year, if you didn't notice, I would say half of the recordings, I just came in. I was not about that life, but you brought the energy and my personality on the screen.
In mid-video, you can see the change.
Oh, really? It was
in mid-video, you can see the change. You be like, what's going on, guys? And then out of nowhere, like towards the end, you be like, yeah, bro, I mean, like... You can see the change, I promise you. And for all the people that's watching, I'm pretty sure they notice it too sometimes. Like in the beginning, like when you're not there yet, you're like, hey, what's going on, nature boy? But like sometimes, even when you introduce yourself, you be like, nature boy or nature boy.
I did that once. I remember that.
And it's like I just notice it. And then it's like when the camera is on, I know I have my own persona when the camera is on.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to be consistent with that persona.
Yeah.
and then it's like you have your persona. So it's like, but you go off of, like we said this multiple times, you go off of everybody's energy who's on the camera.
Yeah.
So if I have a positive energy, it'll sooner or later get to you, and it will just thrive.
Yeah.
Like this, we just been talking.
Yo, this has been dope. Yo, I do want to make the case too. The past 3 videos have been great videos, and each video has gotten better.
Yeah, conversations just happened.
Yeah.
And I am okay with that. Totally okay with that. I mean, if you guys put up some fucking comments and say something that we could talk about, it will help us out.
Or at least go off of what we're saying so we know, like, okay, this is what...
We can make the next video off of that.
Yeah.
But come on. I need you guys to comment. You know what? Like, subscribe. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment right now. Right now. Not now, but right now. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, right now.
Right now.
Not then, not the future, now.
Right now. Like, this instant.
Literally.
Don't be like, oh, let me count to 30 seconds. No, right now. Like, 0.1 second. Right now. That's how bad it is.
Okay, so I do want to add a little stat in there. So the UK has officially banned sub 50-year-old individuals from getting COVID boosters. And
Is it like a healthy hazard?
absolutely.
Okay.
Over the past 6 months, roughly 7,000 people have died sub 50 from the COVID boosters.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so there's just
7,000? Jeez.
yeah. So people who believe in conspiracies think they're doing this to avoid any lawsuits / news picking up on it. And the reason why I wanted to bring this
Somebody
up,
picked up on it. Apparently, if you got the news.
but to be fair, I keep up with people who are into conspiracies, so that's why.
Ah, okay.
But this goes back to the fact, I said this a while ago, but I just want to reemphasize. Medical errors are the 3rd leading cause of death in the United States.
The third? What's the first and second?
Accidents. The first one is cancer, and
Okay.
the second one is, it should be vehicles.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
But what I'm really trying to say with this stat is that
Cancer really killing us like that? That is crazy. Number one?
actually,
At this point, you could have thought cancer was contagious.
actually, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I think number 2 is heart related.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
How, like, to know that, to now know it's that common is crazy.
Yo, bro,
I did
heart
not know that.
heart failure and strokes and heart attacks is number 2.
I mean, I can see strokes. I can see. I don't see heart failure. There's no, like, out of no, like, I can't comprehend me just having the time of my life and all of a sudden my heart is like giving up on my body. It's like, what did I do? That is so crazy to me. I just don't understand that.
But I think it's more crazy that medical errors are number 3. At least the first 2 are health
I can
related.
believe that, though. A lot of people are just not paying attention. Either not paying attention or it's just mess ups.
Okay, so the new updated information is supposedly heart disease has replaced cancer, and cancers too.
That's crazy. Bro.
So heart disease is a multitude of things, just like cancer is a multitude of things. But heart disease, that's heart attacks or anything dealing with strokes and anything related to the bloodstream. That's not cancer related.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
But the reason why I think it's so funny is because, okay, so of all our professions, right, where there's all these types of errors and injuries, be it construction injuries, whatever the case may be, mining, et cetera, et cetera. Not only is medical number 1 in the industry field of all industries, it's number 3 in all deaths. Yet, besides me telling you this, when do other people ever talk about this?
Yeah.
But they want to talk about every other death, but they don't talk about the most important one. And this is the same industry that pushed freaking quote-unquote vaccines on us that aren't even fucking vaccines. You know, they're still doing commercials, at least for New York. I don't know if you saw it. They're saying, oh, get your flu shot and COVID vaccine. They work even better together. First and foremost, I thought the COVID vaccine was fine on its own.
I thought it was too.
And by the way, when is a vaccine when you need to get it every year? Because last time I checked, the flu shot is called the flu shot and not the flu vaccine because you do have to get it every year.
This is true.
I just want to say this, bro. I really do appreciate you going out on a limb. It was just a few months after all the lockdowns went out, and we made that video. I still am, of everything we've done on YouTube with Rhinos and Aliens, the thing I am most proud of is that. Because 10, 100 years from now, we could look back and say, we were ahead of the curve. And we didn't have science. We didn't have any information. We just went with our gut and said, this just doesn't feel right. It just logically, from a common sense perspective, does not make sense.
True. A lot of stuff just wasn't adding up.
And then a few months.
2 plus 2 was not equaling 4 at that time.
It was equaling 8, bro.
Because that shit did not make sense.
Oh, God.
That shit was not making sense.
Yeah.
And I still don't even, I never took my COVID shots. Still don't take the vaccines.
Good. I'm glad.
And I am perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like, I probably had symptoms, but it never showed.
Yo, you want to hear something crazy? You know the Buffalo Bills player?
Yeah.
Where supposedly his situation is because he got hit in the heart, right? That's what they're saying. The U.S. government is now setting up encampments around the hospital. Tell me that's not fishy, bro.
Bro, you know what else is fishy? They're saying that that's not the real him. They're saying that he died. He's taking photos that's not showing his face. Like, he's covering his face and all that.
Really?
I didn't know that part that you just told me, but lately, I guess the photos he take, he's either covering his face or not showing his face.
Well, that would go with the conspiracy theories because people that I've been reading are saying that the U.S. government believes he's going to die. So he either already died and they're just trying to push it out, or he's going to die.
That's crazy. And I thought he was perfectly fine because I think the next game, he took a photo and he showed his face and everything. And he was saying like he was fine. He took a video. He was calling his teammates and all that.
We delivered a bedtime.
Yeah, that's crazy. So if he really is, it happened after that next game.
But that further go into our point that we believe that it's COVID related because he got the quote unquote vaccine and he got all the boosters.
Sheesh.
Bro, all the video I've seen, bro, he did not stop because of that hit, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely something that was medically wrong with him, either be already or something that happened beforehand.
Yeah, but this is the thing. If it was something medically wrong with him beforehand, it would be in his medical records, and it's not.
Unless they modified it.
Yeah, but with the NFL, because everything is about like the money.
Yeah.
They don't play around with the medical stuff. Like
that is true.
Because if you
play good, they're gonna be like drug test.
Not only that, is that if they're going to pay you, they want to make sure that they're not paying a person who has a medical history.
Yeah, that is true.
And yo, anybody who's listening to this, look up, if you can find it, look up all these sub-30 individuals, specifically males, especially athletes, that had the COVID vaccine, particularly the boosters, and they just randomly dropped heart-related issue, bro.
So that's more. So it's actually recent, like common. I mean,
yes,
that's crazy.
And this started. Who knows when it first started, but it started to be picked up on in early 2021. But nobody was saying anything about it.
That's really crazy.
And then it became a big thing in conspiracy theorists around early 2022. In terms of like where it's starting to get quote unquote some steam behind it.
Yeah. Sheesh. I did not know all that.
Yeah, that's why when I saw that, I'm like, no, bro, this. And
there's no way.
And the announcers are like, oh, that was a brutal hit. I'm like, what fucking hit?
No, that hit was. I ain't gonna say it was soft, but you could tell.
But bro, that was a that was like that hit happens all the time in the NFL. In terms of that interaction,
you could tell for sure.
How would you feel if someone asked you out to eat? And they even said, I want to pay for us to go out, right? Like, I'll pay. So Some people believe that when you get asked out, the person who's asking you out should pay just because they're asking you out.
Yeah.
You've heard that, right? Then there's also...
I actually believe in that, but yeah, go ahead.
I also believe in that too. But this is the thing. If somebody asks you out and then also says they're going to pay, so they're re-emphasizing that principle, right?
Correct.
Okay, so what would you do then when they asked you out, they said they were going to pay, you pick them up, you take them out to eat, you have a good time, and then you're the one paying?
I feel betrayed. I feel bamboozled. Like, bamboozled. It happened to me before. I stopped talking to them. Because, like, why would you do that?
Yo, you know what's even funnier, too?
Or they'd be like, oh, I was joking. Bitch, this isn't a joke. It's not, like, your joke have not been... Like, I wasn't laughing.
Well, at least they acknowledged it. If they don't even acknowledge it, that's even worse.
Bro, it's crazy. I stopped talking to them after that. I made everything was cool. I said, you know what? I got it. It's cool. I made sure everything was cool. Dropped you off. Have a good night. Blah, blah, blah.
And then that's it.
Bitch, you're done. Bitch, we're done. Whatever you thought was going to happen ain't going to happen.
No, because I'm really trying to figure out, do people just not... is it a courtesy thing? Is it they just don't have experience?
What do you mean?
I don't understand how if you're a person over 20 years old, especially if you're over 25 years old, be it experience, be it watching entertainment, be it other people in your life telling you stories, how do you have the audacity to ask somebody out and emphasize you're going to pay, and then it leads to, oh, you have to pick me up. Oh, take me to this spot. Oh, also, I'm not going to acknowledge anything that I said prior, and then without saying anything, yep, you're paying.
They should be like whipped.
Yo, they need to be in some physical pain. Whatever
you gonna betray me like this? You gonna lie to me like this? Tie her up. Straight slave. I'm going straight slave style. How bad as it sounds, I'm sorry, but I'm going tie her up.
That shit's hilarious.
You gonna lie to me like that? All right.
And then
15 licks.
and you try to get it in the same spot too, where it starts opening up.
15 licks. Whoosh. I'm going, bro. Every time I have to pay for something, you lied to me about this, and this, and this. All right, 5. That's you getting 5.
Yo, I really do feel bad for people who are below 20 growing up now.
Oh yeah, it's
a bloodbath out there.
It's a bamboozle. Everything is a lie.
No, because I'm just trying to picture. I know this sounds very simple, but if you're literally asking somebody out, just from that alone, you're paying for at least your portion, bare minimum. But then you also emphasize, yo, don't even worry. I want to ask you out to go somewhere, and I'm emphasizing I'm going to pay for everything.
Bro, that 2010 on up, I'm trying to tell you. And it's crazy because it's like our generation is like, we know what's up because we grew up in the 90s and all that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It was skeptical about the 2000 babies. The 2000 babies, they were skeptical, but they kind of, hit and miss. It's a hit and miss, But them 2010 and up, oh yeah, they're all menaces.
No, menaces to society.
Literally all of them. And it's like the generation of music from that to the news to everything. It's over.
The entertainment now?
Yeah, the entertainment, it's over.
Oh
it's
my
done.
God. Yo, bro, have you watched Velma?
No, I have heard of it though.
Oh, okay. Well, if you just watch one episode. Hey, you don't even have to watch a clip.
I've seen the clips too,
bro.
And it's crazy because it's like at first I was opposed to it because it's like Velma Black, but then kind of found out she's Indian. Yeah, I was like, oh, all right, but everybody else is black. I was like, all right, whatever.
They don't have Scooby.
They don't have Scooby? That is crazy, bro.
Well, they have Scooby, but Scooby's a person now.
That is crazy, bro.
And then Shaggy's black, and his
He's
name
like a Rasta, which makes sense.
But no. He's a nerd.
Oh,
He's a nerd under Velma, and his name isn't Shaggy anymore.
what is it?
I forgot, but it's a completely different name.
Some of my friends said they like it because it's a different aspect, but if
Bro.
you're looking at it as a Scooby-Doo show, then it's terrible.
Bro, they made Daphne this You know the whole reason why Daphne is dope is because she goes against the rich pretty girl vibes.
Yeah.
They made her the stereotypical. Then Fred is homosexual, or he's under the radar, whatever. And then Velma is like this. How to put it? You know how Velma always had a wit to her, like she was able to counter stuff because she was so smart and witty. Now it's more so bitchy. Dude, literally everything that was great about Scooby-Doo and what made it so unique because it went against norms, especially when you think about it, too. This was back in the 60s. Everybody says, oh, everything has always been racist, yet this new show is more racist than that or more stereotypical than the old show.
Yeah. Yeah. That is crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you saw just the first episode, you would hate it. I couldn't watch it.
It's crazy because I wanted to watch it, but hearing so many bad stuff about it, and then my friends also seen it, but they said they love it because it's something different about it. They said if you don't look at it as a Scooby-Doo show, then I think you'll like it. But then it's like
it's a Scooby-Doo show.
Yeah, but it is a Scooby-Doo show, and I don't think I'm going to like it. So it's like I'm very skeptical about watching it.
The best way to put it, what your friends are saying, just imagine James Bond or Batman, right? They made him gay. They made him a woman. And then all his other villains are the complete opposite of what you know them to be. But they're now stereotypical of what you think they would be.
That is crazy.
Tell me that's not going to be a shitty James Bond or Batman movie. And you're saying, oh, but you can't look at it as a James Bond or Batman movie.
Bitch, it is a James Bond or Batman movie. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to watch it. But I'm going to watch an episode and see how it is.
I only watched the episode so I could actually not, like, I didn't want to be one of those people that said, like, oh, I'm just going off of reviews or stuff. So I watched the couple trailers. I'm like, well, this doesn't seem that bad. Then I watched some clips. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see some cracks here. I'm like, okay, I just have to watch the episode. I'm like, bro.
Terrible. Yeah, I'm going to watch.
It's the third worst ranked TV show ever.
Bro. It has a 1 star. It has a 1 star.
Bro, you know how hard that is?
It's already canceled. Like, there's no reason there's making it a season 2.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And the money they paid for that, because like all the writers and the voice actors are actually quote unquote celebrities.
Yeah.
So it's not TV show voice actors where you could get on the cheap. It's actual actors.
Yeah. All the money you paid for it just for it to go downhill.
To deliver this shit.
Terrible.
Okay, so this is a good one. Is fucking a woman worse than you spending your time and money on a night out with a woman? And this is in the perspective that you have a woman. So you have a woman, and now you have two situations, right? And I'm asking you. I don't want the woman's perspective. I'm asking you. What do you think is worse? Coming home to tell your woman, but you're not looking at it from her perspective. It's from your perspective. Coming home and telling your woman you just slept with a woman one night stand, you had to bust a nut. You're not thinking about her anymore. You're never going to see her again. Or the other woman where you spent a whole night out with your time and money.
Are you saying which one I'm going to do, or
which one would you rather tell your woman?
Ooh. Damn.
Or if you want me to rephrase it, because this is where the ideal came from. What do you think is, from our perspective, because we already know what the woman is going to say, most women, what do you think is a worse scenario in terms of how we view cheating? If that helps.
If I'm going off of my personal aspect, I can definitely say it's the bust a nut one.
Oh, you think that's worse?
Off of my aspect, yes.
Okay.
Overall, me personally, I would think it would be the second one though.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's
I
what
like
I'm saying.
this. So you're conflicted.
Yeah,
You're truly conflicted.
yeah. Because I have a girlfriend. Obviously, everybody should know this by now.
Yeah.
But,
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Britt.
Yeah. I hear good things. You're growing. That's all we can ask for. Keep it up. He's happier with every passing week. Overall, at least.
But I would say, going off of that, I think she would be more mad that I had sex with another female.
Oh, especially Britt. Absolutely.
Yeah. She would be like, so you had sex with somebody else but didn't think of me? Like, you didn't have a thought of me in the back of your head? It's going to be a lot. But I would understand that, though, because...
She's a woman.
Yeah. But also, it's a part of a relationship. Why would you think of fucking somebody else just to bust a nut when you have me just to bust a nut?
Okay. I think the latter is much worse.
Yeah, for sure. But
women don't understand that.
I think she would be mad. Truthfully, she would be mad at both. Don't get me wrong. But she would be more upset
with
that,
your dick in another pussy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She's a woman.
Yes. But I do think it's the other. The other one is more effective.
Oh, absolutely. It's worse.
Yes. Because if you spend a whole day with somebody else and you're spending all your money on them,
time and money
is all they need. Next thing you know, you're in another relationship.
Absolutely. Yo, I'm telling you, the smart women who try to... The women who want to take a man from another woman and they don't want to be a side chick, they don't try to fuck the man.
Yeah.
They try to... How to phrase this? They try to grow with the man. They try to show the man why they're better.
Yeah.
You can't show a man at the end of the day why you're better than his woman when you're just opening up your legs and throwing him pussy. Even if you have better pussy, it's like, okay, if you do this with me, who else are you going to do this with?
Yeah.
And if you could get the man to spend his time and money that he works so hard for on you rather than his woman, I don't care what any woman says, that is a worst case of cheating, in my opinion.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really know what she would do. Like, I don't really know which one she would be more upset with.
Yo, you need to have her comment.
I'm sitting here thinking now, like, her emotionally, I think she would be upset more about me spending time and my money on another female. Because then she's going to be like, why are you with me if you could have been with her? Or I don't know. I don't think she would say. I don't know. That's why I'm conflicted. I'm really conflicted.
In the short term, she'll pick the first one.
Yeah.
But
That's what
if
I
she
think.
had time to think about it,
The second one would be, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm sticking with my first answer then.
Yeah. Yo, it makes you think.
It
and
does.
And it really does depend on the woman. But any good woman...
It does depend on a woman, too.
But any good woman who's past the superficial stuff, at least long term, the latter will always eat at them more than the first one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. For sure. Because I think even if I tell her, well, not me personally, but I think if a dude tell their significant other, like, I cheated on you, and then you guys work it out, you guys will get back together. But if you go up to her and be like, I spent the whole day with another female, and we talked, and we did this, we went out, and you spending money on her too, it's like, damn, bro, you're emotionally attached, it seems like. So
and that's the more dangerous.
Yeah. So I would say the girl would obviously be like, all right, this isn't working then. Something's wrong.
That's what she should say, at least.
Yeah.
I really do believe, and see, this is the thing too. I always had this thought from the youngest age, and then once I stopped, when the hopeless romantic side of me started to break down, this thought became even truer. But I just never really was convicted to it. And if you look in the past episodes, you could hear it there and there. But now when I hear other people, like people who are in situations like this, they say it, and I believe them. Like, I really do believe a man has no problem busting nut in a random
and moving
female.
on.
Yes.
And leaving that bitch alone.
And more
For
importantly,
sure.
he will
it's living, It's literally we just want to get this nut out.
Yes.
It might be either stress or
It could be attraction.
or attraction. But as soon as we fuck and get our nut out, we're okay.
Yes, because even though men and women are different, men and women share one key similarity. Loyalty is a key factor, and I don't mean loyalty in the sense of like busting nuts another woman. I mean loyalty in the sense like you're going to ride it out through thick or thin.
Yeah.
And a woman who just lets you bust in her after one night, we can't trust her, but we know we could trust you. That's why we could. I've never done this. I'm just saying how I've always thought, and now I think more than ever before. I know for a fact I can love a woman and bust a nut in another woman. And I'll never think about that other woman again. Unless
for sure.
I started paying money and using my time to go out with her. Because if I'm spending money and time on her, then obviously
I'm invested in her.
And obviously I'm interested enough to be invested.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
That's why me and my friend Quan, shout out to Quan, me and him, mindset-wise when it comes to hoes,
they're for the streets.
that's why I say hoes, because we treat females like if we don't want them to be, we're going to treat you like you're someone who's non-significant.
Yeah, recreational use. That's the key term being thrown around nowadays.
Yes, and we're not taking you out. You asked us to take you out. We're not taking you out. You ask for money. We're not giving you money unless you're fucking.
And even if you're fucking, what are you doing to add? See, and this is the key difference between a hoe and a woman. A woman adds value to us.
Yeah.
Open up your legs and giving us an easy nut, that's not adding value to me.
It's not adding value. You're just helping us in that moment. We appreciate you. We do not love you. It's a difference. It is a difference. For sure.
Okay, well, I have a whole bunch of other stuff, but we could save that for another episode.
I like it. Picasso. Guys, I just want to say real quick, I appreciate you, brother. You know,
thank you.
It's always a great time being here, having these random conversations. Today, I think, truthfully, is probably, I ain't going to say one of our best, but...
No, it's one of our best.
Definitely most fluent episodes, for sure.
Who knows the ranking of this episode, but
Yeah.
in terms of the fluency and just the good times...
For sure. Great conversation.
Yo, 100%. 100%.
But I just wanted to thank you guys also for staying tuned and actually watching. We might not be the best podcast, but we are doing the best we can. I will say that.
Hey, but we're the best.
Number one podcast on the West, I'm about to say on the West Coast, on the Western East Coast. You feel me?
On the East Coast, on the west
On the
side
east.
of the East Coast.
Yeah, there you go. That's the better way to say it. But on that note, guys, I want to say thank you. But we're going to do this 5 Rhino Thrasta. Number 1, go ahead and like that video. Number 2, go ahead and subscribe.
Yes,
Number
sir.
3, hit that bell.
Ring a ding, ling a ling with the bling
So you
on the
get-
ting.
So you get all of our notifications whenever we post them. Number 4, go ahead and hit that share button. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also locals.com. It's in the description. Go ahead and tap
Yes,
in.
sir.
Number 5, go ahead and comment on this video.
Come on, that energy.
And on that note, guys,
LLPH.
Cadudo. Well, since you already stuck around, go ahead and subscribe. Newest video, most recommended, and our famous dick pic.